The Deputy Prime Minister taking the stage in Davos, discussing how Ottawa is looking to adjust the Canadian economy coming off the pandemic.
After the shock that we all experienced during COVID with things shut down, our people are just going to demand a little more security in their supply chains.
Chrystia Freeland was part of the panel on how economic recovery requires trade and investment during Thursday's session at the World Economic Forum Summit. She says while the pandemic had a major impact on the global economy, geopolitical issues like Russia's invasion of Ukraine have also increased pressures on inflation. A former Bank of Canada governor thinks there is a shift taking place, which is changing how global trade is being addressed.
Our trade routes are being rewired through de-risking of supply chains. That is a form of a supply shock. It will have some persistence. Obviously, energy systems are being rewired with addressing climate change.
Mark Carney is also the UN Special Envoy on Climate Action and Finance and says the push away from fossil fuels will play a factor through the rest of the decade. It's something climate protesters have brought to the Swiss resort town. But the oil industry says providing there are no major challenges, 2024 could be a stable year.
If one or more than one major oil producing country is directly involved in the conflict, this may well give a upward pressure on the prices.
These comments come as U.S. forces struck Houthi rebel military sites in Yemen Thursday as tensions in the oil-rich Middle East remain high. The Houthis have disrupted global shipping routes by hijacking vessels in the Red Sea, forcing companies to travel around Africa, adding delays and expenses. Kyle Benning, Global News.